welcome in the class of engineering hydrology. This is the last lecture of unit 2. Today we are going to discuss the methods convolution and method deconvolution. These two methods are applicable to get the TR complex storm from non-uniform storms. Okay. From non-uniform storm. What is non-uniform storm? Non-uniform storm means with the variation of time, okay, say 0 to d, say say the intensity of rainfall, say it is I1, okay. From d to 2d, say intensity of I2, say the intensity of precipitation, say it is I2. Similarly, for next hour, okay, for next duration it is say I3, say it is I3, okay. So, such type of storm, such type of precipitation, okay, this is non-uniform, okay. So, in convolution these are two preconditions, as in case of method of superposition, as I told you, T greater than D, okay, and T should equals to N D, okay, where N is the integer greater than 2. Okay. So, these two preconditions, if these two preconditions are satisfied, then we can use the method of convolution to get the TR complex system information. Okay. How we can do this? So, procedure step 1. What is step 1? Split TR storm into n number of DR storms, as we did in previous case of method of superposition, means this one D, this D, D. Okay. Say here n is equal to 3. Okay. In this example, say it is 3. Second step, find runoff resulting from each TR storm using phi index. Okay. So, R1, R2, R3, okay, that runoff we need to calculate, using phi index. Okay. Phi is equal to what is phi? PE minus R, okay, divided by TE. Okay. This is the phi index, So, so to calculate R, to find the value of R, we need must have the data of effective rainfall, okay, and TE, okay, time in which the runoff is taking place, then and only then we can calculate the value of R1. So, the step 2 is to find the runoff for each storm, okay, from this index, from phi index. Step 3 is what? Find DRH for each DR storm separately, and DR and DRH ordinate is equal to UHG ordinate multiplied by ordinate, right. Okay. UHG DR UHG that we have, that is given, okay, okay. We need to find the TR complex hydrograph from this one, from this DR UHD. So, the ordinate of DRH is known to as by multiplying the runoff, okay. So, the next step, next step 4, okay. So, this one, okay, that we okay, for first one, okay, R1, R2, R3, okay, that we multiplied for storm 1, okay. Similarly, for storm 2, okay, this R2, RB, every ordinate has been multiplied with corresponding runoff. Okay, corresponding runoff. Okay. Superimpose dr drh one above the other, each with a time delay of dr. Okay. So, after time dr, okay, d hour duration, we add n number of stamps, we add n number of stamps. Okay. Next step, step 5, the combined resulting direct runoff hydrographs for multiple stamps represent TR-DRH. Okay. And the last step, find TR-SSG by adding base flow to get TR-DRH. For TR-DRH can be determined by adding base flow. Okay. TR-SSG, okay, by adding base flow into TR-DRH. So, this is the these are the method to get the TR-DRH, right. So, let us take the example through this these values. Okay. dr UHG ordinates at time t equal to 0 it is 0, at d it is a, b, 2d, b, c, 4d it is 0. Okay. It is dr UHG. So, first stamp DRH ordinate multiplied by R1. So, every ordinate is multiplied by R1, 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 okay, 0, no problem. Second stamp delayed by DR multiplied by R2, okay, this one R1, this R2, okay, R2, R2, okay. If we have only 2, then what we will do? TR-DRH will be summation of these two. So, it will be okay, RA only, R1A, okay, it will not be added, this one column 2, okay, will not be added, we will add only these two column, okay, first and second only. So, ordinate of TR-DRH at duration 2D, it will be R1B plus R2A. Similarly, at 3D it will be R1C plus R2B, right. At 4D it is 0 plus R2C, means this one. Okay. If we the base flow is given to us, then TR-SSG can be calculated. Okay. So, this is the procedure to get the TR-SSG stamp hydrograph, okay, for non-uniform stamp. Let us take one example. Okay. In this example 3R unit hydrograph is given to us, okay, and its shape is triangular, okay, its shape is triangular. So, it is easy to calculate the area. So, it is very easy to calculate the area, and duration from t equal to 0 to t equal to 15. Okay. And what we need to find, this one 6R DRH, we need to find 6R DRH, direct runoff hydrograph from this 3R UHG if the stamp, okay, if the stamp is non-uniform, means for duration 0 to 3R, the precipitation is 3.8 centimeter, okay, and for next 3R precipitation is 4.8 centimeter. So, this is non-uniform, precipitation is different, okay, this precipitation is different, okay, for this one this one this, okay, this is this T and this is I. Okay. This is this type of situation, right. So, since it is non-uniform, so method of convolution or deconvolution will be used. So, here let us check, since T is 6R and capital D is 3R. Okay. So, and T greater than D and n is equal to 2. So, we can use method of convolution. Okay. Method of convolution is can be used. Okay. So, we need to follow the steps what has been told in previous slides. So, with the help of P E1 and T E1, okay, and phi index is given, phi index is it is 0.6. Okay. So, the R1 and R2 runoff for this system from 0 to 3 and 3 to 6, that has been calculated. It is 2, it is 3. Okay. Simply 3.8 the effective rainfall minus R1 divided by 3. Okay. It is 4.8 minus R2 divided by 3. So, it is 3, right. So, time this ordinate are written in this column. So, first system 3R unit hydrograph, and what is the rainfall runoff is 2. So, the ordinate will be multiplied by 2 by 2. Okay. And storm 2, since it has the runoff of 3 centimeter. So, the ordinate will be multiplied by 3. Okay. So, these ordinate are multiplied by 2, means 0 to 0 0 5 10. Okay. 10 into 2 20, okay, and so on. Similarly, this is 0 0 5 multiplied by delayed by, na, this is delayed by how much delayed, 3 hours. Okay. 3 hours is delayed. So, this ordinate, these ordinate will be here. Okay. So, 0 0 5 multiplied by 3. So, we will get 15, 10 multiplied by 3 30, this multiplied by 3 20, and so on, right. So, DRH is the summation of this is the summation of this one plus this one column. So, 0 10 plus 0 10 plus 0 means 10, 20 plus 15 35, this one plus this 43.33, this one plus this 10 plus this. So, these are the DRH. So, these are the DRH. Okay. These are the 6R DRH, for this storm. Okay. Next method is a deconvolution. Okay. This method is used to find DR unit hydrograph from the given TR DRH of non-uniform storms. Okay. So, how we will get, okay, and no precondition here. Okay. So, assume TR unit hydrograph ordinate as 0 A B. Okay. So, here it is actually reverse engineering. Okay. So, what we will do? We will yes, actually 12 hour DRH is given to us. 12 hour DRH is given to us. This is given actually. This is given, and we need to find this one. This is required. Okay, means value of T here it is 4R and capital D it is 12R. Okay, therefore, here T is less than D. Okay, that is why method of convolution cannot be applied here. So, we need to go deconvolution method. Okay, and what we will do? We will assume the ordinate we will assume the ordinate of 4 hour UHG like 0, A, B, C, D, E, F, okay, at different time interval, okay, for what the data we have, okay, at different duration for what the ordinate we have, okay. We will assume, right. First is term 4 hour DRH, okay, ordinate multiplied by 8, okay, multiplied by 3, multiplied by 16, okay. From where we will get that, okay, runoff, okay. This is actually example. Find 4 hour UHG from UHG from 12 hour complex system DRH ordinate, okay. Runoff we know effective rainfall into time, okay, and effective rainfall it is given, it is effective rainfall, what is the time duration here, 4 hour, okay. So, effective rainfall for first system it is 2, for second system it is 0.75, for third duration it is this, okay. So, we have this type of first 2, then 0.75, then 4, okay, this type of, this is 4, this is 0.75, this is 2, okay. This is I heat graph by time t, okay. So, for that we need to effective rainfall it is given in question. So, the runoff R1 R2 that can be calculated. So, since this duration is known to us 4 hour, so it is 8, 3, 16, okay. So, runoff is known to us. So, what we will do, we will multiply these ordinate by 8, okay, and here look here, since t is equal to 4, so n will be how much, splitting will be 3, okay, 3 will be here. So, first term, second term, third term, ordinate for first term will be multiplied by 8, ordinate for second term it will be multiplied by 3, multiplied by 16, all terms will be delayed by 4 hour, okay, means 4 hour it will be delayed by, okay, means 0 ordinate will be at this one duration, okay. So, this is 8A, 8B, okay, 8C, 8D, okay, and so on. This is 3A, 3B, okay, this is 16A, 16B, okay, and 12 hour DRH will be summation of this one plus this one plus this one, right. So, what will be that at time t is equal to 0, the ordinate is 0, okay. At time t is equal to 4 hour, it will be what? It will be 8A plus 0 means 8A. At time t is equal to 8, it will be 8B plus 3A plus 0 means 8B plus 3A, okay. At duration t is equal to 12, what will be the ordinate? Ordinate will be this one plus this one plus this one, means this is 8C plus 3B plus 16A and so on, okay. We have that, okay. How many parameter we have assumed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parameter we have assumed. So, what we will do, we need 6 equations to solve these parameters, okay. So, and how many parameters, how many data, how many ordinate of DRH we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we have 8 equations, 6 that 6 parameter we need to calculate. So, it is very easy, A will be calculated from here, it is A, okay. Equate these two, equate these equations, equate these equations, okay. So, F is 3, okay, 48 by 16, here A is equal to 160 by A, and find out the remaining thing, okay. Put the value of A to get the value of B, put the value of A and B to get the value of C, okay. Put the value of B, C, okay, to get the value of D. Similarly, E value can be calculated here, F is known to you, so no problem, okay. So, we have the ordinate, of this one, Okay. So, this is the procedure, to get the unit hydrograph of 4 hour duration. Okay. So, okay, and that can be applicable for any conditions. Okay. T can be okay. So, A, B, C this one, okay, we can calculate for ordinate for this one, right. Okay. Come to next topic, next type of hydrograph, and it is a instantaneous unit hydrograph. Okay. Instantaneous unit hydrograph. What is that? What is the meaning of this one? Its meaning is that T tending to 0, T tending to 0. If the precipitation, if the storm, if the duration of the storm is 0, then what will be the shape of the hydrograph? Yeah, which type of shape we will get? Okay. The hydrograph, what we are getting, okay, okay, this duration is d actually, okay, and we are getting certain type of unit hydrograph. If d is approaching to 0, okay, if d is approaching to 0, no, sorry, yeah, duration, yeah, this one d is okay, this is actually 1 d, okay, this is 1 d, okay, d is not actually 0, this is tending to 0, okay. If it is tending to 0, then 1 by d will be what? Very high, 1 by d will be very high, okay, very large. So, what is the objective behind this IUH? The objective is only that what will happen if sudden precipitation, if sudden rainfall is available to any catchment, then what will happen, then what we should do. So, this is the objective behind that, right. So, what is the definition of IUH? IUH is a UHG produced by a storm of short possible duration, that is 0 duration, okay, not 0, tending to 0. Let T be the shortest possible duration. To find del T, okay. Okay, one more thing here, since we know that for unit hydrograph, that value multiple of 1 d into d, it is equal to 1. If short duration is there, so the value of 1 d will be what? 1 d will be 1. So, d will be what? D will be 1 here always, d will be 1. Okay. So, if d is equal to 1, then and only then del T is tending to 0, okay, because 1 by d we have taken 1 by d is equal to 1, okay, 1 centimeter, okay, 1 centimeter, okay, 1 centimeter, okay, 1 by d into dt is equal to 1 centimeter, okay, equal to 1, okay. So, this, okay, this 1. So, if intensity of effective rainfall 1 by d is equal to 1 centimeter, then T is equal to 0, okay. And what will be the shape, okay. Its shape will be, I use ordinate is the slope of S curve ordinate, how it is, okay. T r unit hydrograph ordinate, it is S A minus S B divided by del T by D, okay. This is from S curve, okay, means delta S divided by del T into T, okay. If D is equal to 1, okay, if D is equal to 1, then del T tending to 0. So, it is ds by dt, okay, ds by dt. So, and ds by dt, okay, and ds by dt is what? This is the IUH. So, the so ordinate of IUH is what? It is the slope of S curve, okay, slope of S curve, okay. So, IUH ordinate is the slope of S curve and constructed by a storm of effective rainfall intensity of 1 centimeter per hour, right, 1 centimeter per hour. Okay. So, this is the instantaneous unit hydrograph. Okay. Second is synthetic unit hydrograph. Next topic is synthetic unit hydrograph. Synthetic unit hydrograph. Actually, these are the these methods are based on these methods are based on the empirical correlation that are applicable only to a specific region in which they were developed and cannot be considered as general relationship for use in all region. Okay. Okay. So, and empirical correlations, these correlations are based on the experience, So, to develop a hydrograph, detailed information about rainfall and resulting flood hydrograph are needed. Okay. To develop a hydrograph, rainfall and resulting flood hydrograph are needed. Okay. If we do not have rainfall and resulting flood hydrograph, then what we will do? Okay. Because long data, we need long data to find any conclusion, to find any anything. So, in absence of these data, we what we do? We do the practice to develop synthetic unit hydrographs, okay, based on the theory, experience and its purpose, right, in simulating the basin lag based on certain formula or empirical equations, right. Unit hydrographs derived from such relationships are known as synthetic unit hydrographs, right. And I have told you that these are not the general method, Okay. So, till date we have many methods for having synthetic unit hydrograph. One example is Snyder's method proposed by Snyder's is that he has given the equations, okay, based on his experiment, large number of experiment on the catchments. So, TP that has been defined, this one defined, peak discharge, TB that has been defined, W50, W75, duration of effective rainfall that has been empirically defined. Okay. What is the value of L? L value is this one. Okay. This is the output, and this one is L. LC is what? This one, the center point, okay, from the out. This is center point LC, okay, and the other thing TC, TP, okay. What is W50? W50 is what? W50 is the is this one, okay, duration, and that duration is 0.5 QP. If this is the QP, then at 50% of QP, what is that duration? Okay, for 75, what is that duration, right? So, these equations will be used. These equations have been suggested by Snyder to get the synthetic unit hydrographs. Okay. Let us do this questions, the different values, it is given here. So, what we need to do? We need to put the values to get the basin lag time. It is this 1 hour, peak discharge, this 1 hour, base time, this 1 hour. So, this is the method to get the peak discharge. Achha, tell me why we are interested to find such thing, to find the discharge, to find this, to find the base time, right. So, this was all about Snyder's method for synthetic unit hydrograph. So, thank you for listening.